maybe Google it, you'll find out that Zambia has very large water resources. Okay? Even if you have tons of gold and you have no water, you will still die. You understand? But God gave us water. Okay? You know, sometime in the past we have had a drilling rig. We went to the villages. We drilled boreholes in many places and put these hand pumps, India Mark II, in different places. And, you know, wherever we went, I think it was very rare, maybe once or twice, where we couldn't find water because it was too deep for us to reach. But almost everywhere, after maybe 9, 10, 11, 12 meters, we found water. That's amazing. Our country is rich. Because where there is water, you can grow food. Okay, and not just in the rainy season, but even in the dry season. Okay? If you go to South Africa, it's a very parched land. You know, they don't have even closely the kind of water resources that we have. Or go to our neighboring country, Botswana. They don't have the kind of water that we have. Okay? But we are blessed. We are endowed with those resources. Okay, but not only is there water in the ground, thank God for the water, but, you know, God even gave us the gold. And of course, of late, as you know, people have made a lot of fuss about gold in Zambia. And then, of course, there are emeralds. You know, the biggest emerald that was found not long ago, you know, it was presented in New York or somewhere else, you know, but it came from Zambia. How it reached New York, I don't know. I'm sure there's no official record about how this thing went there. Okay? But we have these resources in our country. Okay, we have copper. And we have been living from copper for many, many years. And we should not just focus ourselves narrowly on copper itself. You know, but I want you to understand that Zambia is so rich. You know, we have cobalt, we have so many uranium, so many things, you know, that are in our ground that we haven't even found yet. Do you know that the country where I was born, Germany, the only things that we find in the ground is coal, black coal, of which we also have plenty in Zambia, okay? So there's no gold, there's no copper, there is no, nickel or whatever else, other minerals, and yet Germany has managed to build a thriving economy. Why should we not be able to do that? Okay, why should we leave these things into the ground for foreigners to come and steal it? Why should we not take these things and add value to them with our own hands, with our own mind, with our own ability, and make a name for ourselves? Because these things have been apportioned to Zambia by God. Not an accident. God decided where Zambia should be. Okay? Of course, some colonialists were trying to throw some borders, but at the end of the day, it was God who allowed Zambia to be formed in this place. A very rich country. Okay? You may say, but I'm not rich. Hey, change it. Okay? Let's change it together. We are enough people here who can make an impact, who can make a difference. Because this is the nation in which God has placed us either by birth or otherwise. Okay? So we are all Zambians. Okay? And God has given us a mandate to make a difference in this nation. And if you are listening from any other nation, it is just as true in that nation where you are or where you are from, just like it is true in Zambia. Because where you are from, there may be other things that God has given you. We must understand each nation is gifted uniquely by God himself. So the Bible says that the richest of the nations, they will eventually be drawn to Christ. Isn't that powerful? Isaiah 66 verse 18. The Bible says, And I, because of their actions and their imaginations, I'm about to come and gather all nations and tongues, and they will come and see my glory. Okay? So God